Welcome to another MECH 1000 video. In this video I'm going to show you how to download 3D content from the MECH Mastercar website. So I've already got the website pulled up here. MECH Mastercar is an online retailer. It's basically an online hardware store that sells just about everything. And the cool thing about their website is that most things that they sell, they have CAD files available that you can download. So you need to search for the particular item you need, just as though you were going to be buying it. You essentially have to go shopping for the part that you need. And since we need in one of our projects this year a metric screw, I'm going to look for that. So I'm going to just go to screws and bolts. And over here on the left side, you can narrow the search field by lots of different things. Let's say I need a thread size that is 5 millimeters. Okay, so I'm going to go with 5. There's 5-40 and 5-44. In the metric system, there's fine and coarse. There's no extra fine. So I'll go with the 5-40, I guess. And let's see, how else can I... No, hold up, that was not metric. If I'm looking for M, metric is going to start with an M. Here we go. Metric 5. Metric 5 is what I want. Now, there's lots of different ways, again, that I can narrow it down. Maybe based on the size of the head of the fastener. I want a flat head, and I want it to be Phillips head. So that's already starting to narrow down my choices. And so I think I'll choose, the material itself doesn't really matter. There's different materials available here for stainless steel, zinc plated steel. Obviously that doesn't really matter to us since we're just looking for a three-dimensional model. We're not really concerned about the material, just the geometry. So I want an M5 by 0.8. There are two lengths. I need a 10 and a 22. Maybe I'll just go with the 10 one, fully threaded. And so it doesn't really matter what part you're looking for, whether it's a metric screw or a standard hex head bolt or whatever the case is. Once you eventually find the size you need, the diameter, the pitch, the length, you just click on the part number. So I'm going to choose this 10 millimeter long. The length is right there, 10 millimeters. Click right there on the part number and then go to product details. So if you scroll down, you'll see a CAD drawing of what that part looks like, and you can download it in multiple different ways. You can choose between all these different 3D models or a two-dimensional drawing like a DWG. So if we just wanted a two-dimensional CAD drawing, we could select that, but we don't. We want a 3D drawing. So I believe both SAT and STEP files can be imported into CAD. I usually choose the STEP file format. So I'll choose 3D STEP, and I'm going to save it. Now here's the problem that I think a lot of people run into. They try then to immediately open this file. And that is not what you need to do. You don't need to open this file because this file is a STEP file, and AutoCAD will not understand what to do with it. Instead of opening the file, we need to import the file. So although you may be tempted to click down here and open up that file, that's not what we need to do. Instead, we need to come to our CAD drawing, and we need to import. So I'm going to click the big red A up here. Oh, cancel that. And import an other format. Okay, there it finally came up. So it brings up this search box for you to locate the file you're wanting to import. So mine should be in my downloads folder. So I'll go to this PC, downloads. And then down here, you can see all the different types of files. You can narrow it down to just look for step files. And there it is right there. The type is a step file. That's what I want to choose. Select open. It's going to process this job in the background. So I'll close that. And then you do have to wait a little bit. It takes some time. Not too long, just a few seconds, 30 seconds or so. Eventually, we'll get a pop-up message letting us know the import job is complete. There it is. Come down here and click. Actually, I'm not even sure we really need to click there. We can just get rid of that message, and the object has been imported and inserted into our drawing at the origin. So if you've got a fairly big drawing and you're wondering where did it go, this is where it is. And if I change this from 2D wireframe to shaded with edges, you can see it a little bit better there. So then, once we have it imported, we can change the gizmo here to a rotate gizmo. And so we can click on it and rotate it 90 degrees this way. We can rotate it 90 degrees the other way. We can rotate it into whatever position we need, and then we can just move it. We can use the move command to move this object from, probably we're going to want to move it from its center. Let's see if I can get its center to show up as a grip, or as a snap rather. Boy, it doesn't seem to want to show up there, does it? There it is. There. Got the center. So then I can move it from its center to wherever I need it to go in my 3D model. And of course I can copy it, I can array it, I can do whatever I need to with it. Okay? And again, this can be done for any of the parts, just about any of the parts found on the McMaster-Carr website. You just go to the product number, product details. For AutoCAD, I recommend downloading a step file. Don't open it, but instead just save it to your hard drive, and then come up here to import. Where is it? Here it is. Import, other formats, and you may have to change the file type you're looking for. Okay, so look for a step file, and that will help narrow down the search. Okay, so that's it for downloading and importing 3D objects from McMaster-Carr. If you've got any questions, post them to the Blackboard discussion board, or be sure to ask in class.